racing. Galapia Dumani is one of the first away from Banger Bunny, and Korakor there as they charge now to the first. Leaders all got over it well. In fact, they're all over safely. All over the first safely as they head now towards the second. And on the near side, it's Falcon du Coteau who shows the way here from General Wolf, who clears it well from Northern Starlight and Merry Path. And they're all standing over that one as well. Laskadoo up in fourth, followed by Merry Path, and Scott Mail Boy behind them from Korakor. Being pulled up there, pulled up as King's Cherry. He's taken right to the outside as they go down to the chair. Leader's got over it well, and the leader here is out in front. It's Falcon du Coteau as they head up towards the water from General Wolf and Northern Starlight, Merry Path. Behind them is Scott Mail Boy from Korakor. Further back in the field then, and they all got over the chair okay. Laskadoo is further back from Galapia Dumani as they charge past the stands. Apple John is next, followed next in the field by Monty's Pass. Well back in the field then, behind Monty's Pass is on the inside Extra Jack. They're nicely clear from It's Time for a Win, and Banger Bunny is back there with Impertio, and they're followed by Foliday, then Skillwise and Shannon Gale. Further back in the field then is Gadzard as they race over the Melling Road, and we join John Hanmer.
And Falcon du Coteau is in the lead as they come to fence number 5. General Wolf is right up there too, and Northern Starlight. Leaders all clear, and I think they all jumped that, so we've got 27 still left as they come to fence number 6. Falcon du Coteau from Northern Starlight, General Wolf, then Monty's Pass on the outside, and no retreats the back marker as they come towards the open ditch, fence number 7. Falcon du Coteau, a flying leap at that from Northern Starlight in second place. And we've lost one at that, which was Gadzart. Meanwhile, over the 8th, Falcon du Coteau from Northern Starlight, then General Wolf in third, then Monty's Pass, Korakor, Merry Path, Laskadoo, and then making up ground as It's Time for a Win, and over to Tony O'Hare.
At the fence before Beechers, and Falcon du Coteau has a clear advantage. Northern Starlight lands in second. Korakor not far behind them. They're all safely over that and heading down towards Beechers Brook. Falcon du Coteau, Paul Carberry in the lead, 6 to 7 lengths clear, followed by Northern Starlight. Monty's Pass ahead of It's Time for a Win, then General Wolf. Merry Path on the inside. Falcon du Coteau stumbles on landing over Beechers, so does Merry Path, and also Merry Path's gone. Bad mistake by Extra Jack, and we've lost another one. Gar Slave, last year's winner, also out of the race at Beechers. At the Foyne Avon, Falcon du Coteau from Northern Starlight. Monty's Pass, It's Time for a Win improves. Then on the inside, Korakor, Foliday behind them with General Wolf, and then Scott Mail Boy. Banger Bunny is next with Luskadoo, and then comes the grey Montreux. Behind Montreux is Apple John, then Scott and Green. Behind Scott and Green as they jump the canal turn and swing away towards the Valentines comes Shannon Gale. All safely over the canal turn and coming to Valentine's. Falcon du Coteau from Northern Starlight. It's Time for a Win. Falcon du Coteau's gone, and it's Northern Starlight left in front, followed in second place by It's Time for a Win. Then Monty's Pass behind these, Korakor, Foliday, all the rest of them safely over as we rejoin John Hanmer.
And this is 5 from home, and Northern Starlight leads over it. And in second place there is It's Time for a Win. Then back in third is Monty's Path. Foliday was the faller, going to 4 out, and It's Time for a Win comes up on the inside, and Northern Starlight's down. Tony McCoy's on the floor, and as they go towards the third from home, It's Time for a Win from Monty's Pass, then Korakor in third place, and then comes Scott Mail Boy, followed by Montreux and General Wolf, then Banger Bunny, Delaware a faller, then comes Shannon Gale. And as they go across the Melling Road with 2 to jump, It's Time for a Win is in the lead from Monty's Pass, Korakor, Scott Mail Boy, and they're followed then by Montreux, General Wolf and Impertio, and over to Jim McGrath.
The leader is It's a Win, Ruby Walsh, who won the Grand National over these fences on Papillon, but now about to be challenged by Monty's Pass on the near side. Korakor is sitting in behind. David Dennis with this chance ride, replacing Mick Fitzgerald, who's injured. They're a long way clear then of Montreux as they head up now with 2 fences left to jump in this Martel Topham chase. And on the far side, It's Time for a Win. Monty's Pass on the near side. Korakor jumps it in third. They're clear then of Scott Mail Boy Boy, and as they've got one fence left to jump. Montreux is well back. Shannon Gale is battling on from General Wolf. Impertio, but over the last hour, it's time for a win. Clears it well by 2 or 3 lengths to Monty's Pass. They're clear of Korakor, a long gap then to Scott Mail Boy, but it's time for a win, going very wide as they come towards the elbow. 2 or 3 lengths in front of Monty's Pass, giving chase now, but it's time for a win. It's time for a win, 4 or 5 lengths in front as they run up towards the line. The Willie Mullins train, it's time for a win, and Ruby Walsh, they're going to go on and win the Topham chase. It's time for a win, gets there. From in second, Monty's Pass, a 1-2 for Ryland. Third then is Korakor. A gap in the field to Shannon Gale, General Wolf. They're followed then by Scott Mail Boy. No retreat behind them from Montreux. Amberley House has finished next. A long gap then to Impertio, then Skillwise. Behind them is Luz Cadu. Further back, Banger Bunny in company with Scott and Green. Moore Lane has finished a mile back, only beaten 3 to the line. They are Galapia Dumani, also Skillwise who's back there, and Extra Jack is the last to finish. Well, I know that's the Sporting Index betting. I think it's 18 to 19 is their spread on finishes tomorrow. Well, they might just have to readjust it. It looks like 20 will complete the course. Let's have a look now at the result. The winner, number 6. It's time for a win. Willie Mullins, another famous victory for Ireland, and a great week for Willie Mullins, ridden by Ruby Walsh, owned by John Kenny. Second is number 7, Monty's Pass, owned by the D Racing Syndicate, trained by Jimmy Mangan and ridden by Barry Garrity. And third is number 2, Korakor, owned by Mrs. J.D. Cotton, trained by Ian Williams and ridden by David Dennis. And fourth is number 14, Shannon Gale, owned by J.P. McManus, trained by Christy Roach and ridden by Paul Maloney. 6 lengths and 3.5 lengths the distances. There's the winning jockey, Ruby Walsh. He knows his way around the national fences.